Hi everyone, Set Any Change Tano here, the internet's most inconsistent backdrop music nerd. Today we're going to be reacting to the top 50 songs of 2018 according to Rolling Stone. Before we get started, if you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. We talk about music for the love of music, and we do it several times a week, both here and on my main channel, ARTV. Look, I meant to get to this sooner, but it just didn't happen. A lot of things stacked up. I was working on some bigger projects, and in fact, I still am. Stay tuned for those on both of my channels, but for the time being, let's just get to this reaction. I hope that you guys enjoy today. I hope that Rolling Stone's list isn't bad. I don't know how I've managed to not see it this far into the year. Drop a like on the video and let's get started. So far, I've only Googled it because I really didn't want to spoil anything for myself. They normally have the header thumbnail image that gives stuff away. So let's just go ahead and get to it right now. Highlights from a year of full heart-rending pop smashes. I don't know, I felt like pop kind of had a weak year. Trunk-rattling hip-hop hits and unforgettable moments in reggaeton, country, singer-songwriter, indie rock, and woke post-punk. I don't know if I like this description already. I see a few notable faces in the thumbnail here, so let's just go ahead and get to it with Weezer's Africa, up first at number 50. This is kind of a funny choice because a lot of people hate this cover, but I actually really like it, so I'm not at all fazed here. In fact, I would kind of celebrate this choice. I don't think it's one of the best Weezer songs by any means, but come on, Rivers is such a meme man at this point that I love it. We're 2 for 2 so far. Arctic Monkeys 4 out of 5 is up next. That is a great choice. It narrowly missed my own top 50 list. This is a fantastic track, and I could see why Rolling Stone would lean towards it. I definitely have seen, not favoritism, but I've definitely seen a lot of positive stuff said about the Arctic Monkeys by Rolling Stone and some of their critics. 48 is Teyana Taylor, Gonna Love Me. I never actually got around to hearing this one, but I know that it was a part of the Good Music drop. I know that it was like Pusha T, Kanye, Kids See Ghosts, and Teyana Taylor, and I never got around to hearing this. Scrolling down to number 47, the Beths, Happy Unhappy. I've actually only heard this track once, and I don't even remember if it was in full, but I really liked what I was hearing. A pretty exuberant track about love or else love gone wrong. I need to hear these guys more. Number 46, Playboi Carti and Nicki Minaj, Poke It Out. With a title like that, it just, to me, the instant image that comes to mind for some reason is somebody poking a hole in a condom, and I hope that this song is not about that, although I would not put it past either artist. Poke It Out, that just invokes some really bad things, but it's Playboi Carti, so I really have no interest in hearing it. Sorry, no, Die Lit is not Album of the Year. Barbie Dreams at number 43 doesn't surprise me. I figured that they would include a Nicki Minaj track for whatever reason. This was one of the best songs, if not the best song on Queen, which was not a good album overall. She does not have a good album to her name, but then again, that's just me. Troye Sivan's Animal comes in at number 41. This was actually not at all one of my favorite songs on the LP that he put out. My, The Good Side, Lucky Strike. There were so many other songs, 17, that were a lot better than this, so I would say this choice is questionable. They definitely gave a somewhat convincing argument here for it, but I just never felt like this was one of the most compelling songs on his album. He's a talented, rising artist. I think that this new album was an improvement over the last, but Animal, I guess I'll take it, but I would rather put something else there for sure. Oh, we got This Is America by Childish Gambino at 39. I honestly would have pegged this for a top 10 from Rolling Stone, but nonetheless, it is here. For me, this is one of those songs that doesn't work as well without the music video, but still an impactful song. I think that it definitely loses some of its appeal once you take away that visual representation, but still, it's a song that I'm so glad that it exists. Number 38, BTS, Fake Love. At the time of recording this video, I have been putting off my reaction to BTS just because I feel like I'm going to get attacked, or I feel like I'm not going to know enough, or I just feel like I don't know if I want to get into that and deal with the very large ARMY fandom that they have. Still have not heard anything by BTS. I know that's going to disappoint a lot of people. I need to just do the video. I just need to do it, but I'm scared. Number 36, Christine and the Queens, Doesn't Matter. This is a really good song. In fact, a great song, I would say, with a lot of poise and character to it. Ooh, it looks like we've got Robin here with the comeback of the year, her album Honey. They've selected Ever Again. A very, very solid cut. One of my favorites from the album. Ooh, 32, Hayley, Kiyoko, Curious. I liked this song. I did like this song more than most of the album, and I felt like for what it was okay. It just left me wanting more. Curious is a very, very catchy song, and I like the fact that we've got representation for the LGBTQ community, and this is a song that I came back to probably more than anything else on the LP, alongside the collab that she did with Kehlani. I don't know. Drip Too Hard, Lil Baby featuring Gunna. They had that project together, the collab. I only heard a few tracks off of it. Obviously, this one was massive, a top 10 hit on the Hot 100. I've heard it. I don't really care about it. It's definitely better than some of the other songs that I heard from the record, but still, I'm kind of indifferent. At this point, I'm just kind of losing track. I can't keep up with all the lulls. Some love for the Pistol Annies I see here at number 29, Best Years of My Life. The Interstate Gospel album was actually really solid, and I know a lot of people might be surprised that I did hear that record, but I do like country, at least some country that breaks the mold, and I like the fact that Miranda Lambert came back to this group. She's got a big solo career. She's one of the 3 members in this country group, and the Pistol Annies, they definitely had a lot of wit, a lot of charm, a lot of reasons to like them in the past, so I came back to Interstate Gospel and tracks like Best Years of My Life, and I wasn't disappointed at all. Yes, Carly Rae Jepsen, Party for One here at number 26. I'm actually very excited for her upcoming album. I did not hear this song until after I had started or else finished my year-end content, all of the lists that I was doing for my channels, so unfortunately, it didn't make my list, but maybe the album that she's putting out in 2019 will. Moving into the top half of this list at number 25, Mitski, A Pearl. Yes, I love this song. This was one of my most played songs of 2018, and I literally almost fell off the stool for that. An excellent singer-songwriter, Mitski, super talented. I loved her album. It narrowly missed my top 20 of the year, but A Pearl, that was the song. 24, The Carters, Ape Shit. Now, this is one of those songs that I kind of had, not a falling out with, but I really liked it at first, but then the more I played it, the more generic it sounded, because it's literally just the same braggadocious, flexing shit. Have you ever seen a crowd going ape shit and all of that stuff? It was catchy. I kind of liked Beyonce rapping on it. Jay-Z sounded good. And I liked the song. I still honestly do, but I just got over it pretty quickly. 23, Christina Aguilera, Unless It's With You. I have not listened to a Christina Aguilera song in probably a decade. I never really cared about her. It's not that I think that she's untalented. I never cared. I know that's gonna piss some people off, and I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to mock her or put her down as an artist. I think that a lot of people love her for a good reason. I just never got the hype personally. Moving on down from Kurt Vile, we have the 1975, Love It If We Made It. Yes, this is an amazing song, correcting my own grammar mid-sentence. You might remember that this was in my own personal top 10 of my top 50 songs of 2018, so this is a great selection, a politically charged and motivated song that I keep coming back to. Maddie Healy is just so convincing on this one, and I love the aura of the musicality. It's just so replayable and so catchy, and you just want to scream things like "I moved on her like a bitch" over and over, but then you realize you're quoting the president. Lucky number 18, let's see what we've got in store. It's Shawn Mendes with Nervous. I do like with Rolling Stone that they're going for some of the deep cuts, I suppose. It's weird to say deep cuts and Shawn Mendes in the same sentence. But with the album that he put out, the self-titled, it was surprising to me because it was a lot better than some of his past works that felt kind of like flat singer-songwriter stuff to me personally. And this new album did have some nice cuts on it. Nervous wasn't really one of those for me. I'm just not really buying the whole, oh, I'm nervous and I get anxious when I go talk to someone. I mean, maybe he is nervous around girls. I don't know. I've never been around Shawn Mendes. clearly. But when you've got an album that has songs like Lost in Japan, In My Blood, Queen, Youth with Khalid, and then you choose Nervous, I have to question things. Uh-oh, we're heading into underage territory. Number 17, Eric Church, Desperate Man. This is another good country selection here. In fact, a very good one, I would say. Desperate Man is one of those tracks that saw Eric Church further establishing himself as more of an outlaw in the modern country scene. People like him, Chris Stapleton, Casey Musgraves, Willie Nelson, and even the new Randy Houser record, they're stepping away a bit and going more traditional, but also having some interesting concepts and ideas, and they're being a little bit more outspoken, and I can always appreciate that. Sweet 16, Show Me Something Good. We've got Ariana Grande, Thank You next. Nope. Nope. That's not it, Chief. In a world where Ariana Grande put out tracks like Breathin' and No Tears Left to Cry, God Is a Woman, you choose Thank You next? By Rolling Stone. At least 7 Rings didn't come out in time to possibly make their list. Moving on, number 15, Casey Musgraves, High Horse. Again, what is with the selections here? High Horse, to me, was one of the most inferior tracks on that album. I mean, it's nearly a perfect album. I do not dislike this song, but my God, Oh What a World, Mother, Slow Burn, Golden Hour, the title track from it, Wonder Woman, Happy and Sad, and it's just... High Horse felt like another traditional song that Casey Musgraves just needed to have on there for not just country, but just to have a single, because she's been known in the past as being sarcastic and snappy and whatever else. So High Horse, I mean, it's good, but it's not great. The rest of the stuff, for the most part, was great or else excellent or else God tier, and this just felt good. God, I'm loving a lot of the representation of the artists on here. I like a lot of the artists and bands, but the song selections are just off, especially once we've crossed like the top 20. Number 14, Sheck Wes? Are you fucking kidding me? Mo Bamba was one of the best songs of the year. In a world where we got, I keep saying in a world. 13. Oh, Snail Mail, Pristine. Okay, I nearly jumped ship with the last one, but I'm back on board. I have swam to shore, and here I am. Pristine is fantastic. I love those kind of cool, calming guitars and the progression of this one. Lindsay Jordan's voice on that one, that's the name of the main girl behind this. I mean, I know it's kind of a band now, but it's mostly just Lindsay Jordan, and her work this year was fantastic. Great to see some representation there. At number 12, we had Taylor Swift, Delicate, which, yes, was a smash. It was on my best hit songs of the year list. No complaints here. Of course, Sicko Mode clocks the list at number 10. I do like this song, but I feel like it's starting to get a bit overhyped. I don't know if Drake was necessary. Maybe they could have gotten somebody else. Of course, maybe they do sound good together. I don't know. What do you guys think? We're in the thick of it now, and at number 9, we've got Janelle Monáe, Make Me Feel. That's just the way you make me feel. This came up the other day on Spotify. Love this track. That, Django Jane, a lot of others on this record were just outstanding. Oh, Sir Paul McCartney has made his way onto the list with Come On To Me? Really? On a very in-depth album that got personal. It had a lot of great songs. It talked about friends, past relationships. It had a song like I Don't Know. It had a roaring two-parter. It even had Back in Brazil, which was just weird and experimental for him. But we've chosen Come On To Me. Well, I guess it's better than For You, because it literally anything would be better than that, right? But Come On To Me, if I come on to you, you come on to me, or whatever the hell it was. It's like so basic, and I don't like the pianos on this song. I don't like the simple songwriting. I mean, a lot of the Beatles songs were simple, but this one, it just feels flavorless. And to say it's number 8, the number 8 best song of the year, it just feels like you're being biased because he's been around for so long. Whatever. Number 7, Courtney Barnett, Charity. Now, this is an interesting pick. Once again, I've said several times that Rolling Stone is not going for the obvious picks, so we didn't get something like City Looks Pretty. And I do like this song. Again, I'm torn on the overall decision because I love Courtney Barnett, but this song was not one of my personal favorites. I'm not trying to say at all that every pick here should be lining up with my own taste. Everybody has their own picks and choices. I'm just glad to see representation for Courtney, and this song is a very solid song, I'll admit. Number 6, we've got Lana Del Rey, Mariner's Apartment Complex. Hell yes. I was just jamming this song yesterday. A freaking jam if I've ever heard one. One of the best ballads that I have heard in recent times. This was a 5 out of 5 song for me, and that is unexpected considering I've never given a Lana Del Rey album over like a 2.5 out of 5 or something like that. I've never been a huge Lana fan, but this is her best song since Blue Jeans in my opinion. Top 5 hype, and at number 5 we've got Drake, Nice for What? Okay, I almost thought it said something else, and I almost got upset. I thought it was going to be In My Feelings, and I was about to lose it. But no, it's Nice for What? This was probably like in the top 3 off of Scorpion. That was, what, a 25-song album? Being in the top 3, that's good stuff. That, along with like Mob Ties and Summer Games, those were like my favorite tracks on here. Nice for What? One of the best hits of 2018. I love the New Orleans vibe that he kind of wove in there. The beat is fantastic. Shout out to the producers of the track. And also shout out to Drake's performance here. It's catchy, it's a lot more fun, it's got a bounce to it, and it was so much better than In My Feelings. Why wasn't this the long-running hit? Number 4, Camila Cabello, Never Be the Same. Nope, I like the album. I gave it a 4. I like this album, but not Never Be the Same. It's like nicotine, morphine, those high vocals, kill it! Oh, we're getting heated over here. Number 3, how many lists? How many lists am I gonna have to see that says this song is good? It's not! Is there any going back from this? At number 2, we have Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, Shallow. A very nice selection. I'm cooling my jets a bit. I overreacted a bit to the last one. Number 2, though, I do love this song. Definitely one of the favorites off of the soundtrack for me, if not the favorite for me, the standout. I hope that this song takes home many awards, as I'm sure it will throughout Oscar and Grammy season. Lady Gaga is such a talent. Number 1, Drake. Oh no, wait. Hold on. Scroll back. Didn't we just saw Drake at number 5, right? Am I going crazy? Okay, I thought that we were doing one per artist so far because I hadn't seen repeats. Hold on, I'm having trouble processing the fact. Drake's In My Feelings, you think, is the best song of 2018. You think In My Feelings is the best song of 2018. Do I need to check you into a psychiatric evaluation facility? This is insane. In My Feelings. Kiki, do you love me? That song. We're talking about In My Feelings? Let's see what kind of justification they give for putting this at number 1. Like the reasoning behind this. Like, oh, this is why we decided that it's number 1. Because to me, it literally feels like the definition of, oh, well, it was super popular, so that means it's super good. Well, once again, to all of the people that tried to level, well, she or he went number 1, or they went platinum with that. That doesn't mean it's good! Thank you so much for watching my reaction to the top 50 best songs of the year according to Rolling Stone. This was my thoughts and reaction. Don't take anything too personally, and other than that, please just drop a like on the video, subscribe. I've got to get out of here. I gotta calm down, but thank you so much for watching. Want to get involved in the channel even further and help out with the content? Then please check out the top link down below or else the annotation on the corner and donate to my Patreon on a monthly basis. You can see a couple of recent videos here, including another Rolling Stone reaction. Other than that, socials in the description, and I'll see you soon for more on Beyond ARTV.